So today I will be doing a makeup look on this look that I'm wearing right now. So my Pandora just turned on for some reason. That happens to me a lot. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I am going to be doing my makeup look on what I am wearing today. I thought I would do more of a peachy color look since it's on trend right now with all the spring colors coming up. And I did do 2 lipstick options for y'all if you guys want something so dark. I know right now the Kylie lip kits are all the craze right now, and I know it's so hard to get a hold of them. So I thought I would do a brown look. And this is in the color Crush by Milani. And then I did a lighter look. I used the color Beloved, also by Milani. I hope you guys do enjoy this. I thought I'd do something completely different since I had time to, and I love the way it turned out. And of course, I have nothing to do now, but tomorrow I have class and everything, and I have some things to do. I will not be able to recreate this look just because I have somewhere to go tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video, but I hope you guys do enjoy this look. If you guys like it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and share this video, and there'll be more to come. If you guys have any looks that you guys would like me to do, just put them in the comment section and I'll definitely read them and get back to you, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Passed like a hurricane to my heart, till it far away.
Okay, so my face is washed and it's moisturized and everything. The first thing I'm gonna do is use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. It looks like this.
My heart, till it far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will.
And next I'm just going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It looks like this. I'm going to spray it on my face. I have my hairpin back because I just don't like getting makeup on my hair, and I just don't like my hair in my face either when I'm doing my makeup.
Passed like a hurricane to my heart, till it far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there.
So you don't have to worry about making your lines super perfect or anything, or making it really clean, just because once I'm done with my eye makeup, then I'm going to clean this all up, and then I'm going to put foundation on. So now that that's on, you don't have to worry about making that too clean either, just because I'm just using it as a base to hold down my actual shadow that I'm going to be using. So right now the crease may be a little messy, but like I said, don't worry about any of that. You can easily blend all that out right now, or you can even wait till later. Most of the time with makeup, it always looks messy when you start to do it. It doesn't come together till the end of it, so just don't worry about that. The next color that I'm going to use from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette is the Candid Peach. Just gonna pack that all over the lid. Next time. Now that I got that on, I'm just gonna take a blending brush and just try to blend it a little bit better up here. Next, I'm just gonna take a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, it's this orange one, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in the crease and blend it out, just a little bit. I'm just going to take a blending brush and try to blend it all together. And now I'm just going to take a brown color and then just lightly put it to the edge of my eyelid. Same thing on the other eye. Now that that's done, I'm just going to go over the lid color. I'm taking this Luscious color and I'm going to put that on top of the lid just to lighten the eyelid a little bit. That peach, I did want to use a peach color, but it is a little darker than I had hoped for. So I'm just going to lighten that up just a little bit more. Now I'm just going to take a plain fluffy brush and then I'm just going to blend it a little bit just to make sure. Once again, you always just want to make sure everything's blended pretty well together. And like I said, there's nothing on the brush at all. I'm just blending the colors just so that there's no harsh lines or anything. Okay, for right now I'm done with my eye makeup. I'm gonna finish the rest of it in a minute. I'm gonna just clean underneath my eyes and everything, just clean up any fallout with just a makeup wipe or any wipes or whatever you have next to you. I'm gonna wrap the wipe around my finger just so it's like this, and then I'm gonna sweep it across my skin so I can get a more of a sharper line. And it'll just clean up any makeup mistakes that you made. Makes it look a lot more put together. I'm gonna move on to my face. I already moisturized my face, already primed it and everything, so next all I'm doing is moving on to foundation. So the foundation I'm gonna be using today is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I'm in the color 04 Medium Beige. It's got a pump, so I'm just gonna put a pump of it on my finger and then just spread it around my face. Okay, and then whatever is left over my finger, I'm just gonna drag it down my neck just so that my neck is covered also. Because you don't want your neck to be a different color than your rest of your face. I know that'll look crazy. I'm just gonna use my Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, the F80 one, and I'm just gonna blend it all out now. And as you can see with this foundation, you only need to use a little bit of it. I would say 2 pumps max, because other than that, I feel like it's going to be too much foundation. This foundation covers a lot, so that's what's really good about this foundation. So for people who have like acne or acne scars that they want to cover up, I think this foundation would be really good for you. Or anyone who just likes a full coverage foundation. I'm just gonna take my Real Technique sponge and I'm just gonna push it into my skin to help blend it a little bit better. And if the brush left any streaks, it'll help take away that streakiness. I do this with every foundation I own. I'll just use the Beauty Blender after I'm done with the brush. Just trying to make sure I push it in really good. And if I put too much on, it helps collect any extra foundation. Oh, I hate when makeup gets in my hair. It's the worst. So now that my foundation is on, I'm going to move on to my concealer next. I'm going to take this Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer in the color Y23. Ooh, Lord, I put way too much. I done messed up. I'm gonna put some on my chin, so I have that. So now that my concealer is on, I'm just gonna use the Real Technique sponge and just blend it all out. And now I'm just gonna blend underneath my eyes. I use concealer because I have pretty dark under eye circles, and concealer helps so much with that. So really push that into my skin. You still want to be really gentle around your eyes.
It's just not good for them, so be really gentle on your eyes.
Okay, now I got my concealer on. I'm just going to move on to the next step. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I'm just going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil in the color dark brown.
I'm gonna brush through them real quick. I really need to cut my eyebrows. I haven't done them in a hot minute.
So I know a lot of people like to go back in and clean up their eyebrows. I would suggest that if you guys do that, instead of using a separate concealer, I would just take a little bit of your foundation that y'all use, and I would clean up with that, with the foundation, because I've noticed that if you use a concealer, especially if the concealer is a little bit too light, it'll leave a halo effect around your eyebrows, and I don't like that look on me at all. I don't think it looks right, so I would suggest using foundation because it's the same color and you won't be able to see the halo effect around your eyebrows. So now I'm just gonna brush them out so they don't look so harsh. My brows are gonna look harsh no matter what I do, just because how dark they are and how thick they are.
I thought about getting them trimmed, but I was like, I probably shouldn't do that because I feel like once I do that, then I'm gonna regret it and I can't really go back, so.
Okay, now that that's done.
I look a little crazy, don't I? It's a lot of eyebrows.
Okay, I'm gonna take the Anastasia brow gel on clear, and I'm just gonna brush these through my brows. It's gonna help my eyebrows stay in place so they won't like move around, and it also helps lighten them up a little bit. So if you drew them in a little bit too dark, running some clear brow gel through them.
So I'm gonna keep looking over there. My viewfinder's right there, and I just wanna make sure I'm still recording because it shut off on me earlier, and I'm using a brand new camera and I don't know how this works. So I'm used to using my iPhone and just looking right at it. Now the viewfinder is over there, so now I keep looking at the viewfinder.
So now that I have my brows on and my makeup's had time to set on my face, I'm just gonna use the It Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder. I'm just gonna use that to set the rest of my under eyes. I put my concealer on and then I let it sit and my foundation for a while so it's had a chance to sink into the skin so it looks a lot better. So the makeup doesn't look like it's just sitting on top of my skin. And I like to leave the concealer to set because it'll crease, and then I'll do my eyebrows and then I'll move back to it and I'll blend it all out, and then I'll put powder right on top of it and it stops it from creasing because it's already set. I'm going to set it so that way it won't crease again. And now I'm just going to go ahead and set it with my powder. And I'm just using the e.l.f. blush brush because this is the brush that I love to use to set my concealer. And then I'm just going to take my Cosmetics powder brush and I'm just going to take whatever's left on the top and I'm going to set the rest of my face with it. And this just helps your foundation stay in place. So if it's really hot where you guys live or if you are very oily, this helps control your guys' oils. And I found that this powder works really good for that. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. It looks like this. I'm just gonna put that in the hollows of my cheeks. And I'm gonna try to contour my nose. Never contoured my nose before. Hopefully it looks okay. Then I'm just gonna use this blush in the color Guava. I'm just gonna take my blush brush and I'm just gonna apply this to my cheeks. And then I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques brush and just blend it all together now, just so that it looks a little more natural, okay? And then next I'm gonna put on some chapstick. And next for my highlighter, I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to use these two shades. I love mixing these two colors together. It's such a beautiful color. I'm gonna use the Morphe 501 brush. It's the one that Jaclyn Hill always raves about. I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, that highlighter though. Look how amazing that is. Oh, I do like this brush. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, be careful with this highlighter because it's super pigmented, like super pigmented. I hope you guys can see that.
Oh my Lanta, this thing is pigmented.
She wasn't kidding. This brush is amazing. I'm just gonna take a bigger brush like that and just blend it in a little bit more because that's too much highlighter.
I don't know what kind of voodoo this brush is made out of, but like, bam, you can see this highlighter though. Like, look at that. I don't think I need to zoom in because you can just see it from far away.
So now that I have my highlighter on, I'm just gonna move on next to eyeliner. I'm gonna use NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. So it looks like this. I'm just gonna put that on my top lid.
And pray to Jesus.
So this turns out, I hate putting on liquid eyeliner because most of the time I don't have best of luck. I think I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can watch me mess this up.
Oh my god, that highlight though. Damn. Highlight's insane. I'm sure Jesus can see me from all the way up there.
Okay, now I'm gonna put my eyeliner on. Let me see. Move y'all down more.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna break shit.
I hope that looks alright. So I'm moving on to my eyeliner now.
Should have done a little prayer before I started this.
So my wings might not be completely even, but I'm gonna leave them alone because once you start messing with them, you'll end up with raccoon eyes. I've done it so many times. And bam, next thing I know, my eyes are completely covered in black eyeliner. So for the sake of not fucking up this whole video, they're staying the way they are. But someone who doesn't put on wing eyeliners often, I must say so myself, pretty damn good job. Okay, so next I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I'm going to put some color underneath my lash line. I'm just gonna go back and use the same orange color that I used earlier. I'm just gonna use it just a little bit underneath, just to add some color. Next I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs black eyeliner. I'm just going to put that in my waterline. Okay. And this is the look. It's starting to come together a lot better than it was earlier. So next I'm just going to move on to my eyelashes. I'm just going to take these Tarte eyelash curlers and I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. And I'm just going to put a coat of mascara on and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished putting on mascara and I just applied my lashes. So now I'm going to put on my liquid lipstick. I have two options I'm going to show you. They're both by Milani, and the first option that I'm going to show you is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the color Beloved. Looks like this. And then I'm just gonna take my Jordana Easy Lip Liner in Rockin' Rose and I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. No matter what, I always use a lip liner. It just helps my lipstick stay on a lot longer. That's a lip liner, and now I'm just gonna take my liquid lipstick, my Milani liquid lipstick in Beloved, and I'm just gonna put that on. So this is the first look.
And hope we will meet there.
I'm going to go in my second color. I'm going to use the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Coco Loco. It's this brown, pretty color. Okay, now that I officially look crazy, I'm going to go ahead and apply the liquid lipstick now. And the color I'm using is in Crush. It's just this beautiful chocolate brown color. So I'm just gonna give this a good shake. You definitely wanna shake up all your liquid lipsticks just before you use them, no matter what liquid lipstick it is, just to mix the color around. And there's my second lip option. Let me zoom y'all in. This is the makeup look I came up with, and this is my second lip option. I know the whole Kylie lip kit craze is going on right now, and I know how hard it is to get a hold of her lipsticks. So if you're looking for a brown liquid lipstick, I would definitely check out the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams. I love them. I've never really had a problem with them personally.
It smells so delicious.
So here's the look.
And hope we will meet there.
Yes, girl, that lip and that highlight though, I snap!
So that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it.